So hello, how do I feel about a quick side quest for today? I'm thinking to change this piece of furniture. Here my visualizations. And what I'm thinking to do is to paint these things white acrylic or like milky acrylic, maybe a little bit grayish acrylic, not sure yet, but to start, we need to clean this mess first. But anyways, I've asked my ChatGPT to generate some images for me to decide which one would look better. Here is the result. And I'm really thinking Zebra would be my favorite one. I'll be covering only surface, not these parts of the shelf, like only these parts, only the surface with a zebra pattern. And as well, I'm thinking to cover this wood, like it's bare wood, so I'm thinking to paint it, I'm thinking between like dusty pink with the like silver lining in here, or like wine burgundy, and it's like more bohemian, you know, like more dark feminine energy, you know. I haven't decided on that yet, but I think I will start with some darker base like burgundy, and if it would be too dark, I will like lighten it up. I think it makes more sense. So without further ado, let's start. But first I need to change. I don't want this shirt to be covered in acrylic paint, so I don't know why, but I felt this desire to make it different today. And I don't know, maybe because I was sick for the whole last week and I want some changes. Maybe it's just that I want some changes in my life, and today I feel very anxious about my future and all of that. And maybe I can't change my future right now, but I can change my drawer. And that will make me feel better. I hope, like, hopefully, I don't know. So, yeah. I think I got inspired by this zebra here. I really love this, like, print/mirror I got in an antique store in Paris. Really love this piece. Come on, little guy. Oh my god. And next step, let's make it clean, like remove all of the dust. Great. So tada! The next step is alcohol, and I need to make sure that everything is extra clean with this alcohol. And also I'm going to be using this acrylic primer, part of the dishwasher thing, just to clean some mess, some brushes, like small one for the edges, this one are like for medium, and this for big details, and maybe some tape as well, because if I'll paint here I need to cover this part with a tape, but I'm not sure yet, because I thought maybe I only cover the right part and the left part, or maybe I would cover it as a frame, like here, here and there, not on the middle, or maybe I should cover it here, here, here and here. I don't know, it's an experiment, so let's see. But what I'm sure about is that I need to cover this thing and this thing in zebra pattern. So I think let's start with that. And the other important detail is that for the stripes I have some of the colors. I'm thinking to mix them with a white, so it would be pale beige, brown, gray, or like pastel sand. And these are the colors I'm thinking for the top. I will be mixing them together or like mixing it with white, I'm not sure yet. And I'll decide about that by making some swatches, but I will be making them on top of the primer. So first things first, let's clean the part I'm sure about with some alcohol. Okay. Done! Yeah, I've cleaned the mess on this drawer, but at what cost? Like, ugh. Yeah, I know, it's messy, but I think here comes the scariest part, because we have to start with the primer. So, okay, I'm gonna be using this brush because I think I can manage like the thickness of my layers, and I'm gonna be just like roughly sketching where I want my stripes to be. This feels so freaking silly. And actually, I'm curious how much time that will take for me to cover this entire thing with the stripes. So I think I'm gonna set the timer and like just go with the flow. Half hour passed. I managed to do this side and this side. I think I should have started with like bottom, because like the top is obviously the most part like you put attention on, and I kinda started with the top, and I don't know if I like this pattern, because I think this looks better than this one, but like on camera actually it looks kind of funky, but in real life it's more wobbly. I don't know, like maybe it's a good thing that it's like not even, because it's animal print, and what I like about that is that it should not be even. Actually, I feel kind of really fun doing that, like irresponsible stuff. Let's continue our way and see how fast I can go. And so from the first try, it like goes here, and it's okay because I decided to make it like as a sketch. And of course, I will need to go with the second layer, maybe 3 layers. I don't know, we'll see. So after 1 hour, I almost finished the first layer. I'm only thinking, should I go with the bottom part or should I leave it like that? But like I applied stripes on the left side and on the right side, so maybe it would be stupid to like leave it like this right now. So I think I'll finish this one, and after that I'll need to apply one more layer. How do you like it? I think it looks really fun right now. So 2 hours later I finished applying 2 layers. It's pretty like good coverage, I think, for now. Like from this distance it looked pretty decent, I think. Here it still looks not very like perfect, but I think it looks lively and I really like that. I really love the details. And it's already 5 p.m. and I need to go for a walk with my dog, and then I'll finish this one. I'll paint this wood and maybe I'll apply one more layer of paint like here. Maybe no, I'll see when I come back. Normally this is a view I'm getting from my chair, and I think it looks like pretty nice, like pretty exciting. Maybe I'll grab the small brush and make some teeny tiny details like more clean, but other than that I think she looks pretty good. I'm back from my lunch and the thing is dry now. Am I a crazy lady with the zebra patterned drawer now? Yes, I think I am. Am I proud of myself? I don't know. I don't know. Do we like the outcome? Let me show you once again. Now it's all dry, and I think we don't need another layer. I think the most important step is now to cover the top. So let's get it started. Yeah, so maybe this is a very, very whimsical project. And I don't know, like, if I like it that much yet, but it's definitely bringing a pop of color, and it's not like some usual drawer now. It really doesn't look that industrial anymore, which I really like, because I really hated the way it looked like. I like the black color, but that was so like industrial in my studio. I wanted like some unique things, but also I needed a thing that would fit perfectly my 3D printer, and it should be it should be heavy, so when the printer goes, it would not like go wobbly and like because these things makes a lot of like movements and noises, and I couldn't like put it on some table or something, and so I had to buy something very, very stable. It's more stable than my income, okay. So yeah, and now I wanted to make it look more like me and more like my studio. What do you think? Pink or burgundy? Pink or burgundy? I don't know. And also, I think maybe next project I will make curtains, like the curtains behind my back. I'm using them as a background, and they have this like slightly yellowish greenish undertone, and I don't really like that. I need them to stuff like there is a storage like behind those curtains. I have the shelf, and it's really messy, so I need this space to be covered with something like curtains. Was a perfect decision for that, but now I'm thinking maybe I should do like more ruffly curtains and as long as I have a sewing machine, I'm thinking maybe to create something like this or this. Maybe you also have some tips and tricks for studio. Leave me a comment if yes. I think the only thing stopping me from that is that it would be heavier, like if I sew the ruffles on top of this fabric already, it would be heavier. And also the fabric I want to use will cost money, like any fabric will cost money, and I need a lot of fabric for the ruffles and all of that, and that also kind of stops me. But as like when I imagine like maybe dusty pink curtains with lots of ruffles and maybe some carpet like there, very, very juicy, right? Should I go to the store and look for some cheap materials, maybe something on sales? I don't know, maybe I should. And also I made my nails yesterday. I think they also inspired me to make this drawer. Actually, I really like the pop of color it brings to the video too, like, yeah. That looks great. I think the next step for this thing would be the inside like boxes I'm using. Right now I'm using boxes from IKEA and they're fine, but I don't have enough and they're a bit smaller, so I could use something bigger to like use the space more like logically. I don't know. I kind of don't want to spend a lot of money for storage, but I also want it to look nice. So yeah, just some random thoughts, and now I think I'll go grab my tea and finish. I really like how it looks like. Yeah, so I'll go grab my tea and finish this thing. added a silver line in the middle here. So yeah, do we like it? I think I'll show you in the morning how it looks like when it's dry, and I'll also see it myself like in a normal light. But so far I think it looks great. Maybe I will hate it like in 5 days, I don't know, but for now I really like it. And to be honest, I don't think I will like regret it at all, because it already looks like much more interesting. And I think what also was important is that I have like this mood boost, because in the morning I felt very overwhelmed with my things and my career and my brand and all of that, and not having stable income from what I'm doing. It's really bothering me right now, and I was really stressful. Like I think I was almost crying, because like it's really hard like to build the whole career from scratch in a new country. And it's been a year, but yeah, okay, it's totally different story. Okay, I will not complain right now anyway. So I was really stressful in the morning, and it's really great that it like boosted my creative energy. And now every time I see it, I just smile, and I think it does its job. Like, it's great, yeah. So I ended up adding a little bit of white color on top, because I really liked the way it looked with the red, but it also was driving too much attention, and I wanted it to look a bit more calm. So I ended up painting this thing in pink, and this is the final result. Hi, edited me here. So it's been almost 2 weeks since I've painted the thing, and I really like it, and it's still boosted my mood. And so if you want to try, it's definitely an easy, very nice DIY project. And it took me like around 4 hours to make, so not very long. Like if we count only the white paint, it would be like 2.5 hours, like 3 hours total to clean it, paint it, make extra layers, make everything looks nice. So what do you think? How did I do? We went from this to this. I really like the result. I want to hear what you think on the comments, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye bye!